name's Mark, and I'm trying to find a new way to live. So we're fishing in Florida here. I'm on vacation down in Florida, hanging with my buddy Scott, and we're at Stick Marsh. And the week I was down here, the couple weeks I was down here, the weather was not that great. I mean, it was cold. A lot of the mornings were in the 40s, 30s. Water temperature never really got over the 60s, and we were catching a lot of small fish. I mean, Florida is a kind of a timing thing. I mean, you get down there and you have massive cold fronts, and the fishing gets tough. But since the fishing gets tough, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep on fishing, I know I am powerless over the weather. The weather is the weather. I mean, and I have to, down here in Florida, I'm on vacation. I have limited time to do what I want to do. But, we have to make do. I can only deal the best I can with the situations I've got. And that, means using smaller lures, slowing everything way down, trying some other things that they say to do in Florida, like fish really heavy cover and, punching and stuff like that, which is not, one of my favorite ways to fish, But when it comes to addiction, too, I mean, we're really powerless over the drugs. The drugs have gotten control of me, had gotten control of me, and they were really running my life, and it was ruining my life. And, I found that being powerless and admitting that I was powerless, the whole step is to realize that I was powerless over the drugs, and the drugs had taken control. And that's the first step in getting clean, is admitting that you are powerless and that you need help. You can't do it by yourself. So sometimes you're powerless over the drugs, and sometimes I'm powerless over the weather, and we got to deal with what we got. So we're out here fishing Stick Marsh and catching a bunch of small fish, but we're having the best time that we can. So let's do some fishing and see what we catch, man. All right, let's check it out.
We'll breathe.
There's a whole school of fish up there.
Means I should be able to fish this spinnerbait.
There we go.
Fish?
Yep. Feels like a decent one.
That was quick.
Nothing huge, but decent. Not a 2-incher.
Not a 2-incher?
It's a 6-incher.
He's 12, 13 maybe.
All right. First fish of the day.
Spinnerbait?
Yep, spinnerbait. We are fishing a major cold front. 32 degrees this morning. And that's the first fish at 2 o'clock. 2:30. Scott scores with a crankbait.
Yeah, will I get him in the boat?
Will he get it in the boat? This is the question. It's a decent one. Bigger than a 12-incher.
Bigger than a runt?
Bigger than a runt. Nice pull, man. You got him. Nice little belly on him. He's eating good. I hate when you do that with the end of the line like that. God.
I had the line.
That gets another crankbait fish. Which now I'm about to pick up crankbait.
Oh, what is it?
Looks like a pickerel.
Pickerel?
Pickerel.
They don't count.
No, they're pain in the pickerel.
Get off of there.
It's a pickerel.
Can you tell them to get off?
Used to think pickerels were only up north, but they got them everywhere, obviously. Looks like you got them snagged in the back. Yeah, you do.
In the face? Come off of there.
Now you got him in the belly, underneath. You just get more and more hooks stuck in them. Yeah, they always make that noise when you grab them, too. Them suckers got some sharp ass teeth on them.
Well, that can't be good for you, buddy.
Pick her out. Alright, so now I'm going to not pick it up just yet. I'll wait till you catch it all the way. He was hooked good. He wasn't getting off. Decent pickerel, very healthy looking fish.
I like that frog.
That one there's like 3/4 of an ounce. That frog throws a freaking mile. And it's black and yellow. Oh, come on, I felt that. Somebody nipping at the tail. Nip, 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 nipping at my tail. I mean, this hole is just full of fucking bait. Little schools of bait. There we go. Got him.
We got
Bass, I think. I don't know.
maybe
Small, whatever it is.
on the drop shot.
On a drop shot. Oh, it's a bass. All right. Here we go. My first Florida fish on a drop shot. It's more like a Bubba shot. I got it on 12-pound test. The hook's about a foot, about a foot above the weight. And I threw a straight tail worm on it, and I caught my first drop shot fish in Florida. Awesome. Go fish. Sometimes they give themselves away.
Let's stay down. Stay
And
down.
if you get right on top of them,
And don't get hung up in this fucking tree.
you got the size here?
Oh yeah.
Where the hell you letting him go?
He's going wherever he wants to go.
Don't let him go over there.
He's not that big.
Oh.
He's good, but he's not huge.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Attaboy. Yeah, it's not as big as you thought. That's nice. Best one today. Here's Scott's fish. Nice 3-pounder. Senko fish.
Gave himself away, he did.
Senko.
Man, there ain't a mark on him either, except for his belly.
Yeah.
Such a good-looking fish.
Could be a big buck.
All right, you gotta go over here. Well, it should cast further now.
Oh, come on. I think you got it. Yeah, you got it.
Has he got it?
Yeah, you got it. Kick. You trying to catch up with him.
Where's he going?
Yeah, that's a decent one. Alright, okay. Better than freaking Dinklacker's.
Think so?
Yeah, well, bit of a Dinklacker. He's been eating good though, that's for sure. Hook, he wasn't getting off.
Yeah, they're all eating good on this side.
Alright, I seen a big old swirl right after I threw it, and I'm like, he's gotta be on there. And he was running right at the boat with it, but he had the hook in his mouth really good. Senko fish. Well, that really was a tough day fishing. I mean, it was a real cold morning. It was a tough start to fishing, and you know, I didn't catch my first fish till 2 o'clock, and we started at 7. So, that's a long day without catching any fish. But I knew I couldn't give up. Like I said, I have so much time to go out here and fish, and you never know. You're in Florida, that big one could bite at any time, and that's one of my goals in life is to catch 10+ fish. I mean, the biggest one I've got is like 8, 9. So I still got a ways to go, but it's gonna happen because I'm not gonna give up, and I know I was powerless over what the weather was dictating to me. So I had to deal with what I had to deal with. You can only do so much. So you do the best that you can, and I tried to do some techniques for cold weather fishing, and slow right down, go to smaller lures, and look for some heavier covers. So we had, by the time we got to the other side of the lake, there was a lot of heavier cover over there, and the water had warmed up a little bit. So since I didn't give up, we actually started catching fish, and that makes your day. Realizing that not giving up and realizing that you have to deal with what you're given, and to make the best of it. So the same thing with addiction, though. I realized that to get clean, I had to admit that I was powerless over my addiction. The drugs had taken over on me, and it wasn't a great feeling for someone that, a guy like me would think you're in control all the time. It was hard to admit that I wasn't in control of the drugs anymore. The drugs were controlling me, and that was the first step in getting clean. And it really would be the first step for a lot of people. I mean, you have to admit that the drugs are doing something to you that you don't want them to do, and you have to be willing to do what it takes, to get clean. So, that's what it all is too. You're not in control of everything. We can control only so much and do the best that we can with what we're dealt with. So that's what we do, and we do it in fishing, and we do it in life. So thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Go.